Welcome back to Foul Pool. I am your co-host. We are your co-hosts. My name is Johnny Elash.
Connor Skillstead.
And Jake Aresti.
So we're going to talk about the 11U Blue All-American Samix team. Jake, how are your thoughts playing for this team?
This team is not great. We're 0-22, and I feel like our pitching needs to get better.
I played a little bit, so I can 100% agree. Their pitching needs to get better. I feel like they're nice kids, but I think they need to work on about everything because they only really had one full game. Wow. They had two inning mercy rules. That must be really tough. Your thoughts on this, Connor?
Well, I mean, if a team goes 0-22, that's got to be tough. 0-22, that's just terrible. Oh, and it looks like we have breaking news here. The Baltimore Orioles have traded for Fernando Tatis Jr. and Manny Machado for 7 prospects in their prospect league.
That is insane. Saying that you're trading the San Diego Padres 2 great players for 7 prospects. Who knows if these prospects are even going to make it to the big leagues? Manny Machado, Fernando Tatis, they both are great players. But trading them for 7 prospects that you not even know if they're going to even make it to the major leagues, this is just outrageous. Baltimore, what are you thinking? This is just the dumbest thing.
Another thing is, if you want Fernando Tatis, maybe you should pick him up before he's had 2 warnings on steroids, and one more warning ejects him from all of MLB.
So this was, I agree. Picking up Machado's, just great player, Yeah. Fernando Tatis, after having 2 warnings and having 165 game suspension, do you really want to pick him up? And I don't think that 7 prospects are even for these 2 players. I think Manny Machado goes for 4 or 5 prospects, and Fernando Tatis goes for 3 or 4 prospects. This is somewhat outrageous of how low amount of prospects for 2 amazing all-star players. Your thoughts on this, Connor?
Well, you think about that. Fernando Tatis Jr. and Manny Machado, can't lie, they're great players. Personally, I'm not a fan of Machado because of his attitude on the field and his cockiness, and I'm not necessarily a fan of Fernando Tatis Jr. because of, as we know, the cheating scandal. But have to say, well done to Baltimore for picking up all of these incredible players. We're talking Gunnar Henderson, Jackson Holliday, Adley Rutschman, Fernando Tatis Jr., and now Manny Machado. How do you get all of these players in the matter of a half a year? That's incredible, and well done to Baltimore.
That's amazing that you can get that many players and then trade them for 7 prospects. I would say I will keep that team. Okay? Just keep that team as is. You have Fernando Tatis, a great shortstop. Machado, a great great third baseman. Then you have Adley Rutschman catching. Felix Boxuda in the bullpen. You got Ryan Mountcastle at first. They just great overall.
I think we're going to have to wrap this up. Thank you for watching the Foul Poll.
It's presented by
Eggo Waffles and Reese's Puffs.
Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.